Welcome, Danny here, day 2 of my personal 12-week summer shred. I want to give you guys just an insight into what I find important now, probably from week 1 onwards, okay? So what I'll be focusing on are 5 things to gain the best amount of fat loss, okay? So number 1 focus will be, we'll start from 5, go down to 1. So number 5, I'm going to be thinking about doing less cardio, okay? Why? I want to bring that heart rate down and keep it down as much as possible when it comes to burning fat and using carbs as fuel. So the more I bring my heart rate over 70-80%, the more I'm going to be using carbs as fuel. I want to be using fat as fuel as much as possible. So anything under that 70% range is fat burning, okay? So that's where I'm going to be thinking about and using fat for fuel. That's what I'll be focusing my training on. Number 4 is I want to focus on trying to train still in terms of trying to build muscle. So progressive overload, I still want to keep getting done. I still want to keep pushing, the heavier weights, going to failure, and doing a lot of my body weight stuff. So that will be number 4. Number 3, drinking plenty of water. Okay, I want to get that water in. Water lubricates the body, gets the metabolism working, gets the digestive system working, keeps everything in check. And without water, you're not going to get water into your muscles, okay? Muscle is 80% water, fat's only about 10% water. So we need to get as much water into our muscle. Electrolytes help with that, sodium helps with that, chloride, magnesium, potassium, they're all vital minerals that we need. But water is what I'll be focusing on mostly for the next 12 weeks, okay? Number 2, protein. I want to get a decent amount of protein per day, probably about 2 grams to 2.2 grams of per kilo body weight that I weigh. Okay, so that's looking about between 2 to 250 grams of protein per day. Now I want to split that up into my main meals, okay, and still have enough in my snacks too. So I want to produce or get enough protein in, spreading it out, maybe 40 to 50 grams per main meal. Don't want to go way over, don't want to go way less. Want to get that right amount in each meal. And that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and splitting the other, say 100 in between meals, okay? And preferably I'll get a shake in before training, and I'll probably get a shake in after training, and that's my 2 snacks in terms of protein. And number 1, consistency, yeah? I know that I need to be consistent with calories, okay? They have to be the same every day. Consistent with my macros, they have to be the same every day. Consistent with my timing of food, has to be the same every day. Why? The body wants to know that it's getting consistent, and that's when it's going to start working for me. Otherwise, it won't work, okay? If the body is getting 1,000 calories today, and then 5,000 next day, and then back to 1,000, it's confused. It doesn't know what's happening the following day, and it's just going to hold on and wait for you to give it some consistency. Consistency is key. Same as protein. Don't go from 150 to 800 and then back to 30. Needs to be consistent, okay, each and every day. Consistency is key to fat burning. Guys, I hope this helped a little bit. Have a great day 3 coming up. I hope your day 2 was great. Gonna give you more each and every day. Take care.